Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff. The squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. No huddle now for the offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The offense now operating in the red zone. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Arizona getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Willingham. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Extending the play now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. As a design quarterback keeper. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Caught quickly. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. There's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. No huddle here for the offense. Running play called on fourth down. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The shotgun handoff here. Football comes out. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Hold by this defense, trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Second down after that previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass caught. Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that and let him do the work after the catch.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Back in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes it.